Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome.
Yes, so we are hearing that Queen Naomi's, second full moon has become a cosmic test for the Ooni of Ife's love and spiritual commitment as it met the micro full moon. Oh God, no, it's not a small thing. They say Queen Naomi's, second full moon coming up very soon, did not just arrive in silence, or is not going to arrive in silence. They say that, the ritual that is coming up, it's going to be wrapped in cosmic mystery, spiritual symbolism, and deep ancestral meaning. But what made it even more extraordinary is, that it aligned with a rare and astronomical event, okay? Talking about the micro full moon, okay? Now, what is a micro full moon? I know a lot of people will ask. Now, a micro full moon is a moment when the moon appears smaller, okay, because it is at its farthest point from the earth, okay, yet its energy is no less powerful. For Queen Naomi, this alignment, becomes a powerful spiritual test, from what they are saying, not just for her, but for the Ooni of Ife, whose action during this sacred window would determine the direction of their destiny. Now, the micro full moon, they say that it's not all the time you get to see the micro full moon. I don't know if you have observed, have you ever been in the village where you see that sometimes the full moon will be very huge, okay? And, it will be very bright, okay? Have you ever noticed that? Then there are times where you see the full moon very small, very far. That is what you call the micro full moon. And they say her second full moon ritual is likely going to meet the micro full moon. So by next week, as we are hearing, they said that it's going to come up, it's going to happen on the 12th. And let us see now. Please, Odella, right, let us be seen. We may not be there with them. Let's be looking up. Wherever you are in the world, you will see that moon. Let's be looking, for those who are, what do you call it? We don't have so much, okay, Nigeria, this is the wet season, right? So I don't know, but wherever you are, just be looking to see. They said it's going to be on the 12th, and that it's going to be a micro full moon. Now, they have been able to, what do you call this? What is this English again? That is it not project? They have been able to focus. Okay, the focus is already there. That Queen Naomi is a blessing to the Ooni of Ife. Queen Naomi, everything about Queen Naomi aligns. That how on earth Queen Naomi has 3 full moon rituals, and she is meeting the micro full moon. That it is even more than a miracle. And, this is why they'll continue to tell you how important Queen Naomi is, to the royal family. They said, and this is going to, bring a lot of tests. Now, as we are hearing, in Yoruba spirituality, the moon is far more than a celestial object. It is a divine messenger, a timekeeper between the world of the living and the spirit. Each full moon carries specific energy and meaning. The, second full moon, especially for Queen Naomi, or a woman of spiritual significance like Queen Naomi, is known as the moon of realignment. A time to receive divine messages, rebalance spiritual power, and make decisions that cannot be reversed. It is the moon where destiny takes root or is reshaped, okay? Now, this particular second full moon coincided with a micro full moon, making it more intense spiritually than it appears physically. It's, was a warning. Don't judge, by sight, judge by spirit, okay? And that's exactly what the Ifa priest told the Ooni of Ife when he consulted them days before the moons will arrive, or the moon's arrival. They are saying that there are people who are saying that the thing has arrived. Some are saying it's arriving on the 12th and all of that. Well, let us see. I don't know. From your own maybe you want to make your findings. Has it happened or it not happened? But from my own source, they said it's yet to happen. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, no, as we are hearing what is going on, if the information is true, the message was clear this moon, is the test of the Oni's sincerity, patience, and willingness to align his authority with divine timing, not, personal convenience, like it happened with all of these kings who wanted him to, elders who wanted him to bring these women that, caused this whole problem from the very beginning. Basically, they are trying to, put Oni in a place where he will not be able to make some of these decisions because they do also know how important Queen Naomi's life, alignment to the purpose of Oni of Ife is. Okay. Now, they say in the days leading to, the moon, the Oni of Ife will withdraw the public engagement, as in everything, every other thing that he's got to do, he's going to withdraw everything and become quiet, reflective, focused. The palace priest will begin intense vigil, invoking the powers of Orimala, Osun, and Yemoja. These deities are called upon to soften Queen Naomi and prepare the spiritual atmosphere for what must take place. Queen Naomi herself, already deeply prophetic, will enter her own period of spiritual isolation. According to those close to her, she will observe, from what they have told her, observe strict fasting, use anointing oils made from sacred herbs, and meditate by moonlight at edge of water. Around her house, she will do blessing with her Ori, her divine inner head. It's a whole lot. As a micro full moon begins to rise, an ancient ritual known as Ipa Iya Are will be invoked on both ends. This is the call of the ancestral mother, summoning clarity, alignment, and truth. But the Oni and Queen Naomi will be asked to lay their spiritual sleeve bare, where they truly align all, so it will break ego, pain, and it's just there to help, clean them of all the worldly things, the ego, the pain, the unforgiveness, and everything. And by the time these rituals will be over, from the side of the Ooni of Ife and from the side of Queen Naomi, whatever anybody is holding in their minds against each other, it will just go away completely. It will fade away. And their union will become new, and it will be fresh, as if there was never a problem. And that is what they are trying to do. When you see all of these people, and all of these rituals that they have been doing over and over again. This is what we are hearing. I'm going to bring you more updates. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.